little nail people. So today I thought I would bring you on the journey. I have to make some press-on nails for somebody. I don't have to, I want to make them. They're for her confirmation. So she's a 14-year-old and she is a big-time horse rider. So she can't have long nails, but she wanted long nails for this occasion. So I thought, hey, I'll offer to do press-ons and then she can just have them for the day. So that is what I'm going to be doing. There's probably going to be lots of voiceover and or music and possibly lots of fast forwarding. So I don't know how much of that we're going to do, but let's just find out together, okay? The first thing that I already have done is I've measured her fingers. So I figured out which sizes of these. So this is her thumb. This is going to be a 2. This is a size 6, 5, 6, and we have a what is that one? An 8? Yeah, an 8. She liked kind of this design with the two of these. She liked this pink with the glitter on the end, and then she also liked this subtle white shimmery with a bling bling. So she's going to have most of them this color, and she's going to have an accent nail like this. So the first thing I'm going to do is file these bad boys down, make sure that they're all an appropriate length for her. She liked this length, so I'm going to go off of this nail, and we'll see what happens after that. You can see there that I put down a Kleenex, and that's to catch all of the little dust particles. There were lots and lots of little dust particles, so putting down a Kleenex makes it a lot easier when you're trying to clean all of that up later. Okay, she also wanted them to be like a squoval shape, so I'm mainly gonna just kind of brush up on the edges so these are not very sharp on the edge. And then these like to fold under, so you've got to get that part out. And I usually use the finer edge on the end to kind of smooth everything out. And I'm going to clean all of these with alcohol before I do the next step. So, okay, and I'm just going to file through the rest of them. I made a little mark on this one so I could kind of tell about where I wanted to file it down to. I totally forgot to mention what kind of file I'm using here. So this is your standard 100-180 grit file for nail enhancements or gel polish and things like that. I am using the 100 grit side to kind of shorten the nail, and then I'm using the 180 grit side to make sure that that edge is nice and clean and that it's not rough in any way. Okay, now I have them filed all down to the right size that I want. I'm going to clean them up with a little bit of alcohol. So I've just got my normal wipe, got a little alcohol wipe, and I'm going to be making sure that there's no rough edges on these. And I'm going to be trying to clean off whatever I can with alcohol. Might help if I wash my hands first, but I didn't. Okay, so I'm just going to finish cleaning these off. As you can see, I'm taking this opportunity not just to clean them off, but also to make sure that any little rough edges are nice and smoothed out. So at this point, I want the nail to be finished like it would be after a manicure. I want it clean. I want it not rough in any way. I want it nice and smooth. Now that they are all the same, or the shape and size that I like or that I want, I'm going to take my regular base coat. I'm going to treat these like I would normal nails. You guys who do lots of, what are these called? Press-ons? You guys who do a lot of these, will you tell me, do you guys use a base coat? Because I feel like I always want to treat them like my normal nails, like what I would do with normal nails, but I really don't see a need for a base coat because, you know, you really don't need to protect anything here. You could probably put the color straight on the nail. Anyway, just to be, you know, like normal, I'm going to go ahead and do my base coat. I don't typically do these for other people, but, you know, I kind of play. These are when I do these kinds of things with the fake nails, it's usually to play. It's never to prepare for other people. Although, I gotta tell you, it's kind of fun. So, and she was thrilled. She's absolutely thrilled to be getting them. Also, what's nice about this five fake nail art doohickey is I can put all of these into the light at once. So let's do that. These are the colors I'm going to be using on the white one. This shimmery is not very opaque if you don't put a white underneath it. So I'll put a white underneath it for the accent nail, and then the shimmery white on top for the one with bling. And then she liked this color for all of the other ones. So let's get to painting. People, I hope your eyes don't go cross-eyed looking at the focus of the camera going in and out here. I apologize. I don't know what happened. Well, I do know what happened. I put my fat hand underneath the camera when I wasn't supposed to, and you're going to see that it goes in and out of focus pretty much the rest of the time that I'm painting these nails. So I apologize profusely. As you can see, there's a little bit of drama right here. I must have done something with my base coat, but that's okay because I will now, I'll file that off after it cures and then it'll be fine the next time. But I am going to turn it upside down just so everything pulls to the middle of the nail instead of the side, and I'm going to hold it that way for about 5 seconds and then I'm going to cure it. Now I've got to deal with this little booger. I'm just going to take a file and I'm just going to shave off just a little bit right there, just so it's nice and flat again. I think I'll be okay once I do another coat. Might make a hole. If it does, I might have to do 3 coats on this one. I think that should be good. Put a little alcohol on this baby before I do it again, and I think, well, we'll see what happens, but I think it'll be okay. All right, let's put a second coat. You know, the other thing that I really loved about doing these press-on nails, and also when I'm working on these fake nails for practice, I love that I can be messy with my paint and I'm not going to have to clean it up later. So that's a real big benefit, is I can be as messy as I want and I can go over it as many times as I want, and it's not going to be a problem later on. Very, very nice perk for press-on nails. Okay, so I didn't quite like what happened with this one. I can still see that dot, so I'm going to go ahead and do that one more time. I'm also going to put another shimmer on the shimmery one because, I mean, who couldn't use a little more shimmer in their life? You know what I mean? So, hopefully that covers it up a little bit better. Then after that, we're going to do some glitter. Man, I don't want another bubble. Boy, you better calm down. Boy, you better calm down. Don't give me any bubbles. No, I'm not going to put up with bubbles. And we'll put one more shiny coat on this one just because this color is amazing and it deserves more love. We're going to put a bling on this one later on. And I'm pretty sure I put 3 on the pink. Why not put 3 coats on everything? You know what I mean? When in doubt, max it out. Okay. Well, I'll finish this coat and then I'll put it to cure one more time. Okay, so I'm gonna start turning these guys around so I can pretend that I'm really doing somebody's nails. And I'm going to deal with this guy first because he's going to be an easy one to take care of. So I'm going to go ahead and put a boop. This is top coat. I just want to put a tiny little boop. And remember, I'll give you an idea of what we're doing here. She wanted kind of this look on her accent nail. So I've got my blankety blangs and I've got my pencil. Take one of those bad guys. find the right placement, and then I can, because these are magnetic, I can take this off and put it into the light separately. Okay, I think that's probably a good placement. Make sure that it's in the center. You guys can't see that, sorry. The nail's a little crooked on the stand, so. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the lamp while we do some glitter on the others. So, we need a sponge, because she had also picked out another color to use. And I've got to find something that I can. So this is a sponge that I've already used. I'm just going to cut it so that I get a portion that's nice and clean. Actually, I think I'll use the back side of this because it's nice and big. So let's do that. She wanted these glitters, and I thought that those would go well on top of there. She didn't want a whole lot of glitter, and she wanted it to be kind of a gradient-ish kind of look, but she was very satisfied with this one. I felt like there maybe should be some more down here, but she said, no, this is perfect, so that's what I'm gonna do. So I used my sponge to make the glitter easier to apply. And all I did was, instead of painting on the nail itself, I painted on the sponge, and then I could place the glitter wherever I wanted. So I'm going to start towards the bottom of the nail and just kind of creep my way up. Gonna need some more, yes I am. So we'll refill. And at first she thought maybe she wanted some bigger glitter. She decided against it. So this is what we kind of agreed on. So maybe a little bit more. Certainly towards the bottom. And a little bit more creeping my way up. Drag some of those back down. All right. I like that placement. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do the glitter on these two. Sponging on glitter can be a great strategy for figuring out exactly where you want the placement of the glitter to be. If you'll see that I kind of use the sponge to move the glitter pieces around, whether it's up, down, left, or right. It also can help you add more of the glitter without adding more of the polish, which is really nice. So it soaks up all of the polish and it only leaves the glitter for you to apply. Pretty nice trick. Another thing to note here is that it looks very bumpy, and the top coat is really going to take care of a lot of that. So it's okay that it looks uneven right now, because when I put the top coat on it, everything is going to even itself out. Love that top coat. These nails are ready for a top coat. So I'm going to use my favorite top coat. At the moment, my favorite top coat, and I'm going to go ahead and top coat these. And when I do this one in particular, I need to be careful. I am not going to go over the stone. If you do that, it can become cloudy, so you just want to kind of cover the base of it and around it, but I'm not going to cover the stone. And the rest I'm just going to top coat like normal. You can see that I'm adding a pretty thick top coat. I wanted it to be nice and glossy. And once I got done with everything, I decided to put yet another top coat on just to make it that much more glossy, because anytime you have glitter, there's always a chance that some of the glitter is going to stick up and make that top coat so it's not perfectly smooth. There were a couple places like that, so I did end up going back and putting in a second top coat that really made that nice glossy finish and made some beautiful nails for her to wear to her confirmation. Here we have a set of confirmation nails. They're all ready to go. So I will come and help her put them on Saturday. And we even did a test run and we decided we had two options. We could use, I think I got 1,200 of these for like $11 on Amazon, or these Naileen products. These are 24 tabs, but they're a lot actually better. So these ended up working a lot better for her. In fact, she tore it off instead of just waiting because she had writing and things to do. So she ripped it off instead of waiting for it to come off. So this was over a day for sure. So I'm excited to come over and help her with that on Saturday. Maya, I wish you the very best and awesome of confirmations. I think your nails are going to look fantastic. I think you're going to look fantastic. I'm so proud of you. And also, people, I think I'm almost at 300 subscribers. Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. So I'm hoping by the time this video airs that I'm actually going to be over. That would be fantastical. Anyway, if you would subscribe, that would be amazing. And if you want to comment, I love your comments and I will respond to them. So please comment. Let's have some conversations about nails. I love nails. I didn't use any. Oh goodness, I didn't use any Maniology products. What? Oh, okay. Well, in any event, you can still go to maniology.com. You can get 10% off of your order if you type in the code GrooveMama. If you want to check me out on Instagram at GrooveMama, that also would be amazeballs. I would be totally fine with that. People, until we meet again, I hope you are decorating every nail you got. Bye!